Yo, welcome back to your brain PTCGO Silver Tempest video, and today I'm going to be showing off my Rapidash and Friends deck here. So the new Rapidash makes fire Pokemon actually pretty amazing now, all thanks to its really powerful ability, Heat Boost, where once you're in turn, you may discard a fire energy from your hand in order to do the ability, and then during your turn, all of your fire Pokemon's attacks will do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, which is just insane. I mean, fire Pokemon are solid. I mean, there's a lot of good attackers. The problem is they just didn't quite have that extra boost needed sometimes, and Rapidash really does put a lot of them over the edge, especially when you pair it with something like Radiant Charizard and even Entei V, and even Moltres is good. So yeah, before we get in the video, I do want to ask if y'all have been enjoying the Silver Tempest content and want to show your support on the video. Leaving a like on the video would be greatly appreciated. Once again, just helps the video out there in the algorithm and all that good stuff. And if you all want to maybe see if we can break 350 likes on the video, y'all have been killing the like goals on the Silver Tempest content. So thank you all for that, and I really appreciate all the support on the Silver Tempest content. I've been really enjoying the set. It's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of other crazy decks we will be playing on the channel for sure. So yeah, before we get in the video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're going to be getting any PTCGO codes, of course, if you're going to pick up any Silver Tempest codes, make sure to use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help our Card Cavern. So yeah, if you're going to pick up any Silver Tempest codes, get them at Card Cavern. Use code LDF. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below, of course. Every Monday I post a new video, and every Thursday a new podcast episode does go live. I don't think there will be an episode this Thursday. Unfortunately, we ran into some technical difficulties this week, so I think next week will have to be the next episode of the Shuffle Pod. And then you can also check out my second channel down below. If you want to see some more stream games with this deck, too, I did stream it on my second channel a few days ago, so I do have the VOD on my channel if you want to watch even more Rapidash action. But yeah, this is my Rapidash Firebox single prize deck. I don't even know what you would call it. It's just a Firebox deck, basically. So the main attackers, we got Entei V, got Moltres, Radiant Charizard. Radiant Charizard is kind of the late game sweeper. A lot of the time early on, we're going to go Moltres a couple times. We're going to attack with Entei. Entei is really good with Rapidash. From what I found, Burning Rondo does a lot of damage, especially if your opponent walks into Entei's Burning Rondo attack and keeps benching Pokemon, and then Rapidash on top of that. Entei's hitting for like really high numbers really fast. Now the cool thing with Rapidash is it does stack, meaning that you can play multiple of this in a turn. So you probably a lot of the time want to establish 2 Rapidash in play so you can spam Heat Boost on your big attackers. You can turn Entei's Burning Rondo to pretty high numbers. Moltres goes from 90 to 120, and then 150 for 1 energy on top of Radiant Charizard, which does 280 with Rapidash, which is enough to KO V-Stars, 310 with Rapidash, and you're already hitting insanely high numbers. And of course, we can loop Charizard with its ability, allowing you to just do more damage. A lot of the time, you go like Moltres early on, or if you go Entei early on, you a lot of the time then just go Radiant Charizard. I got 2 twins, so we can attack with Charizard a lot sooner. We got the 4 Basin, the 10 Fires. We do play a lot of recovery cards. As you can see, we do play 2 Retrievals and 2 Rod to get fire energy back into play so we can spam with Rapidash, but we also play 2 Klara. Klara is great in here. Lets you loop Charizard, and it also lets you loop Entei with Basin, and it also puts fire energy back in your hand for Rapidash's ability Heat Boost. So Klara is another fantastic card within this deck to loop our stuff. I am playing the Bibarel engine for my draw engine in the deck. And there's other fire Pokemon you can play, and believe me, this is not the last Rapidash video on the channel. There are so many fire Pokemon that just don't do the right numbers, but now that Rapidash exists, they can actually do the right numbers. So theirs is not the last video you will see on Rapidash on the channel. Some tweaks you can make to the deck. You could definitely add another Air Balloon. I also think you could play a couple Choice Belt. I opted to not play Choice Belt in the deck because we already have Rapidash, and I found the belt wasn't super relevant, but I think you definitely should play at least 1 or 2 belts after playing the deck. It might not be a bad idea, but this is my Rapidash list. I like it a lot. Fire Pokemon finally have a chance to shine thanks to Rapidash, making them just do that little bit of extra damage they really needed to get over the edge. Let's go show off Rapidash on PTCGO. Let's see what we can do here with the Rapidash deck in this game. We open up with Ponyta. Okay, this hand's playable. We got Bibarel. Bibarel kind of saves his hand from being super unfortunate. Okay, might be against a water deck, which I am fine with. Now, the question is, do I want to go with an Entei play here? I don't know what I'm playing against. That's the problem. If I grab Entei, we can still use Entei. Yeah, you know what? Let's go grab Entei. I don't know what I'm up against, but I still think going Entei's fine, because it does apply a lot of early game pressure, which is good. Fleet-footed. Manaphy. I'll hold off on Manaphy. We don't know what we're playing against, though this Radiant Greninja definitely needs to die. But we'll deal with that later. Because if we knock out the Greninja, we might not need Manaphy, so I might not bother mentioning it. This might just be Palkia, which definitely seems like a bad matchup, but honestly, it's It's not too bad. We just loop Charizard. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. Another Quick Ball. Another water in the discard pile. They could be playing Kyurem, too. Kyurem is a little more scarier than Palkia. Just because it has more HP and does more work. So hopefully it's not Kyurem, but we'll see. They do play the Quick Ball here, getting rid of the Water Energy. And yeah, they do grab a Palkia, so it looks like it is Palkia. That's fine, though. Yeah, if we can just do our thing, yeah, it should be beatable. They might end up doing Keep Calling this turn, which would be a little annoying. I would prefer if they didn't go Keep Calling, because I do want to kill this Greninja. But if all goes well, I could knock out that Palkia too, though. Depending on how well I draw here, there is a world where I can knock out Palkia with Burning Rondo. Especially if they're filling their bench up, and I can find maybe a Heat Boost play. Maybe I can KO the Palkia. Maybe a big knockout, knocking out one of the Palkias. Because again, we can just go Palkia, knock out Palkia, knock out Palkia, knock out Palkia. Easy peasy, right? Alright, what do we draw? Energy is really good. We will take that. That lets us attack with Entei. We'll bench Manaphy, but barrel for 5. We get 6 cards here in total. Let's see if we can pull off a knockout. Ooh, we got Serena. We get a Rapidash here. Yeah, I think we can knock him out if we find Rapidash. We did not find Rapidash, so no knockout. Okay. Not knockout. I'm not over... I think if I... Yeah, needed Rapidash, right? 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. No, Rapidash wouldn't have got me there, I think. Fine, we'll just Marnie them. I think we need to start establishing Charizard soon. That's the big thing. Oh, this hand is bad. I can't lose all those twins. I need them for Charizard. Yikes. Well, let's knock him out. Yeah, we didn't have a knockout. Never mind. Okay, we didn't have a knockout. My math was off. Evo Incense. That gets me Rapidash. I mean, if we can draw Radiant Charizard here, this is fine. But I definitely can't afford to lose all these twins. That is not good. I need those twin energies for Charizard. They could Marnie me. I doubt they'll do that, though. We're probably just going to see him grab Irida. Having the Greninja gone, though, is nice. We don't get rid of a concealed card, so that could help a little bit. Entei is a goner here, which kind of sucks. Yeah, there is a world where maybe we could have killed. If we had double rest, we need double Rapidash, but yeah, it didn't really work out. Could have been cool to get the knockout there, but yeah, I can't lose these twins. I need them. Need them for the Zard. I think we just got to loop Zard twice. I should probably establish another Bibarel. At least I need 2 Rapidash, 2 Bibarel in play to kind of keep up with the pressure. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go down that road here. They do get a Capacious Bucket. That's fine with me. Sure, you knock me out. You knock me out with your big bad water Pokemon Palkia. I ain't even scared. Hopefully I'm not scared. But yeah, I do need to save the twins. They're both in my hand. If I draw a way to find Charizard here, we're chilling. I can't attack with Charizard, though. Even with a Basin, we would still need another fire. So Charizard can't attack just yet. But that's fine. Just getting it down would be nice. Ideally, we just want to go Moltres here. Moltres is fine. Our game plan is really just KO 3 Palkias. It's like super straightforward. All we gotta do is knock out 3 Palkias. Easy peasy, hopefully. Maybe I could Klara Entei back and knock out Palkia V-Star with Entei. I don't think I can pull that off. And that just hurts our prize trade too much, so I don't think we can afford to do that. So it's probably not a good idea. I think manually we just gotta go Charizard, you know. We have to send a Moltres this turn. I could sack a Ponyta, which I might have to do instead if we don't find Charizard or anything. But yeah, no, losing these twins is not good. I need them. Need both twins here. I don't think I can Bibarel either. It's kind of is rough. I don't want to lose these twins, so we'll see what we can cook up here. We'll see what we can cook up. It's unfortunate Entei does get KO, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Can we get a good draw that can save us? Marnie, maybe? No. Well, that's annoying. Losing these twin energies is definitely going to make this difficult. Not much I can do. Kind of sucks. If I had an energy here, I maybe could have boss KO'd the Sobble. Ooh, no Basin off of that research. That's a big yikes. I could go Charizard now, but they're just going to boss it. I think we definitely just have to get Moltres. We're doing our little setup, though. It's kind of working. Let's go Heat Boost. I mean, we'll double Heat Boost, I guess? Sure. Bibarel, we need a Magma Basin here. Can we find a Magma Basin? No. Ooh, but we got a Rope. No Magma Basin, though. That's pretty bad. We're doing what? 70? We'll play the rope. I guess we kind of have to. Well, maybe... Okay, maybe my opponent doesn't realize we can knock out Manaphy PR-SW, and they'll just give me Manaphy PR-SW. That'd be pretty funny. I don't think they will, though. Don't think they will. But it'd be cool if they did. We'll see if they do. We'll see if they do. And actually, no. Charizard would have attacked. Oh my god, they do give me Manaphy. Yo, let's go. No, like, no. Charizard actually did have the attack. So, no, yeah. We actually could have attacked Charizard then. Never mind. My math was way off. We actually could have attacked with Charizard had we found it with a Twin Basin combo. We didn't find Basin, so it didn't really work out. We do find Quick Ball for Charizard, though, so that's good. Charizard can now attack for 2 energy. Yeah, I got the math wrong there on Charizard. So now we just need 2 energy to kill Palkia. I need a Basin, though. Really need a Basin. They could KO my Rapidash with the energy on, which would suck a little bit. Kind of don't want to lose Rapidash. I want to at least have 2 in play at all times. I mean, I guess I could realistically go Entei here to knock them out. But then they can maybe go Inteleon, but maybe not anymore. They've kind of given up on the Inteleon. They can't Roxanne me this turn. We'll see what their play is going to be. They might boss. Like, I think they're probably going to boss Rapidash here. If I take a guess, it's probably going to be a boss on Rapidash. Yep. There he is. And say bye-bye to Rapidash. It's fine. As long as we have 2 in play, it shouldn't be a big deal. Need to get more down, though. Friggin' boss's order, bro. Not today, boss. Stop it. Don't be toxic. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go Charizard here, I think, still, and then knock him out. Still fine with me. Yeah, sorry, Rapidash. You had to be sacrificed. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can pull off Charizard this turn. There's Basin. That means I think we're A-okay to go. So Charizard can attack for 2 energy. So we can ditch Research. Don't need her. Grab Klara. Not having Choice Belt, though, might make this tough. And not having another Rapidash down kind of sucks, too. So we'll Basin. Attach. I'm going to Bibarel first before I do Klara. Okay, cool. We got E-Retrieval. We can E-Retrieval, because I need to save the Klara for next turn to get Charizard back. And then instead of having to, like, dig for Rod, you know. They could Roxanne me, of course. I also don't have a pivot anymore, which kind of sucks. We can always go Attach Retreat. We need 3 energy next turn to pull off a Charizard combo, technically speaking. Okay. Research, not a bad prize. We get Roxanne. Ultra Ball's good, too, if we get Roxanne. That gets me another Bibarel. Okay. We're not in a bad spot right now. We can still win this game. I mean, we'll see what they do. If they boss, it's a little annoying, but I'm not going to give them Entei anyways. So they can't, like, do any weird horn plays. So, like, they still have to go through a Charizard. You know, at the end of the day, they're still going to have to deal with a big bad Charizard. So, we're still lined up to win this. They also can't be attacking with Inteleon unless they're playing a Raihan build of Palkia. So, we have game in hand. As long as my opponent does not get rid of my hand, we have game in hand. We got Klara, Energy, and a 1 Energy Retreater. Right, we go Klara. I mean, well, they could get rid of the Basin, I guess. So, it's not over yet. We still have time to win, though. They still have to take 3 prizes, and I still have to just knock out 1 Palkia. It's heating up, folks. No pun intended. So we will see what they are doing here. Roxanne Path into a bad hand maybe would do me in, but we'll see. Still have Bibarel. We have 2 outs to Bibarel. They could kill my Rapidash, but that I don't think is enough. Then I can just hit with Charizard and be like, well, now you got to respond to that, and then I can dig for Serena to try to KO that. So we'll see. I think they're going to Roxanne me this turn. They don't know I play Klara, though. That's maybe, well, they probably assume I do, but they might not expect it, you know? Maybe, I mean, we're going to get Roxanne, most likely. I don't really know what else they can... They could... Oh, they could play a Big Charm. Ooh, I forgot Big Charm existed in Palkia now. Okay, they go Big Charm Path Roxanne would be a very deadly combo they could pull off here. That would be pretty bad. We'll see what they end up shady dealing for here. Bucket? Oh, that's none of the above. Maybe they already have it in their hand. I imagine there's already an Inteleon in their hand. Melanie... I think, unless, like, they have a Big Charm, that should be GG's. Melanie is not Roxanne or Marnie, which means we don't lose our hand, which means we keep the Klara. So, yeah, if my math is right, this might be GG's. We'll see. If they get a big Charm we can't win just yet. But we can still attack and then just Serena them down the road. It's all good. We'll see what they end up doing here. What are they Inteleon for? Net Training Court. Okay, Training Court is fine. No, it's not. Because we need the Basin to stick. Okay, I figured the Basin would get bumped. That's fine. We have double Bibarel. I just need to find a switching card now. So I can attach. I can go attach Charizard Heat Boost. Then switch. Still winnable. That's fine. They now have 2 nets. What are the odds that we have to play passive for a turn? I don't think that's going to work. Okay, we got Serena. Doesn't win us the game. Alright, we got Ultra Ball here. 3 Basins and 1 Switch in the deck. Need any one of those cards. Alright, let's Heat Boost. And then can play Klara now to get Charizard and Energy. Charizard's going to get bossed, though. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can always boss the other Palkia. Make him have another Palkia V-Star plus, like, a boss combo. That's probably bad, though. Now let's do Klara. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Get Charizard. Get Energy. We're just going to go for it. Maybe they don't have the Inteleon to boss. Who knows? All right, Bibarel for 2. We got Basin. No, we needed that for next turn. We got to get rid of the stadium. That's fine. Can play Basin. Bibarel, come on, come on. Switch. Oh, no. Crap. That's not good. Oh, boy. This is bad. I can't even damage this to... If I could damage the Palkia, we could win. Oh, my God. I think we lost. I think they got me. I think they won because we don't have a pivot. I think we lost. I needed Basin a turn earlier. So how did I know we were going to draw it? I would have barreled first. That's getting bossed. Okay, if they knock out my Charizard, we can still win this game. If they go after my Charizard here, we can still win. I need a lot of combos, but they kill the Charizard. It's still very winnable. Well, no. If they knock out Rapidash, I can kill Palkia. So, yes, kill my Rapidash. But they could evolve the Palkia. But they don't evolve the Palkia. I can knock that out with Charizard still because I have Serena. Oh, why is this so intense, bro? I mean, this matchup's still kind of hard, even though, like, it's not, like, that bad. Okay, they go after the Charizard. Crap. Still winnable, though. He's going to get Charizard back in the deck. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Not another ball. That's bad. I needed to not draw that. It's not good. I have no way to find Charizard just yet. Okay, here's what we're going to have to do. We're not the Ultra Ball. I need a lot here. This is pretty bad. We'll go Bibarel number 1. I need to draw a Rod off Bibarel here. Okay, Klara works too. Oh, that works too. I forgot. I didn't even see the Klara. I was like so focused on the retrieval. Didn't even notice. Yeah, Klara works too. Holy moly, folks. That was an insanely intense match. Very close game against my opponent's Palkia deck. But unfortunately, we can just win with Rapidash Charizard doing 250 or 280 damage. And that is GG's. That was a really close game. Yeah, I forgot about the double Klara. I was like so focused on finding the O-Rod there and the retrieval that I didn't even notice the Klara. But yeah, Klara worked too, I guess. So there we go. That was very close. It looks like we could have won if they KO'd the Rapidash there. I think we would have lost if they KO'd Rapidash and evolved the Palkia. That was really close. Yeah, I mean, we're playing a fire deck. We still beat Palkia. When can you say that? Well, you can say that because of Rapidash. Let's see what we can do here with Rapidash. We open up with Ponyta. Saved by the Bibarel, I guess. We don't know what we're up against, though, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we are saved by Bibarel. Bibarel kind of makes his hand not too bad. That was a good top deck. Okay. I'm leaning towards maybe going to grab an Entei here. We have to ditch the 2 recovery cards. That's fine, though. Don't know what I'm playing against, but I kind of like grabbing Entei because it gives me the most amount of outs to like play uber aggressive, which I kind of like. Because we can play aggressive with Entei, and that seems good to me. Ooh, they're playing Trekking Shoes. I imagine they're playing a Mewtwo V Union in their deck. Now, that might be a bit tough. Mewtwo V Union does have a lot of HP. Crushing Hammer. Oh, is this a control deck? Might be a control deck, judging from the Crushing Hammers. I can't imagine it be anything else. It's control. All right, we can be control. We can be control. Control's very beatable. We can actually one-shot Mewtwo also. Yeah, it is Mewtwo. Okay. Haven't seen Mewtwo in a while, so hopefully we can beat it. But it isn't too bad. Certainly is a winnable matchup for sure. We'll see how good their start is, though. Do they have a way to move me out? They have a Scuba Net? No, they have a Twin. That's fine. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we play aggressive with Entei, and we're probably going to have to go in with Miltank. That feels pretty bad. We had to lose Rod and Retrieval, though. Not much I can really do about that, though. Kind of the way the boat floats sometimes with this game. Let me just see what I have prized. We got the Radzard in the deck. Got some energy. We got the Klaras. We do, like, the thing is, I've actually played against a control deck with this deck already on one of my live streams, and it's not bad. There's a lot of recovery cards. We got Klara, we got Rod, Retrieval. It's not too bad. We hit a Rope, which is pretty good. Go ahead and play that. I actually like KOing the Meowth here. It's nice to KO Snorlax, but knocking out Meowth is pretty good. It would have been good to keep that for Miltank also, obviously, but we do have answers to Miltank. Miltank is not a threat. We can attack with Rapidash, Moltres. Speaking of which, I would maybe like to establish Moltres here, because it is an attacker we can use within this matchup against Miltank. Because I know there's a Miltank coming down this turn. Yeah, there it is. We have the Moltres. We have Charizard, too, to knock it out. And even Rapidash, double Rapidash KOs Miltank. So one of the benefits of, one of the downsides of wasting the escape rope there, but I think it was fine to knock out the Meowth. Kind of worked out. Because now they're going to hopefully struggle a little bit harder to find what they're looking for. They're actually going to boss my Bibarel. It's fine with me. Got the Twin Energy in hand to move it. Unless they have a Galar Mine, that would make things complicated. I don't really want to lose Klara. I might just grab Moltres here and just hold. We'll see, though. Tempted to hold the hand. I want to keep the Klara around. Again, I want to make sure I'm not losing too many of my recovery cards. I don't want to, like, dump them all at once. I don't mind knocking out Snorlax here, though, either with Entei. That seems fine. And then go from there, yeah. See, we got off our top deck. Another Energy's good. Yeah, we can grab Moltres. It's fine. I mean, there's a maybe shot they can knock me out, but with the Klara, you know, we kind of got the immediate response. So let's just Bibarel for 3 and see what we got here. Okay, we got Basin. That's good. Can Basin to the Molt. Retreat. Yeah, I'm just going to chill with this hand, I think. We'll just do Fleet-Footed. And then we will... Yeah, we're definitely holding the hand. I can't afford to lose so many switches. We don't knock them out. What? Bro, oh my god. That was... Oh, bro, I thought I had a KO. I just assumed they were dead. Bro. Punished. Oh, no. I just assumed we were KOing the Snorlax there. Ooh. That's fine. Can get a next turn. Now, I just assumed we had a knockout. Do they have another boss? If they have a boss, that could be a little annoying. Boss Stadium would be bad, because I have Klara. Flannery. That's fine. Whatever. Dang, bro, I just assumed we had a KO there. That is actually hilarious. I just thought we were just doing enough damage. All right, that's fine. I just need an energy here to knock him out. Just need to find one fire energy, and we can slay this Miltank. There we go. Let's go. Heat boost. Let's get it. Needed that last turn. Switch. Knockout. Nice try. Nice try, Miltank. You don't scare me anymore. What do we got? The prizes. Rod. Yeah, we kind of have to chill this hand, because I kind of have to hold on to the Switch Rod, Klara. Those are all very valuable resources in this matchup. I need to start getting Charizard in play, too. That's another thing. I need to hurry up and get Charizard. Mainly because of the Mewtwo. If that Mewtwo comes down, we're in trouble. They've only got one piece in their thing so far, though, so that's really good. There's another Miltank. Probably going to do Entei next turn. Hopefully not make the same mistake this time. Yeah, I don't like Boss being back in the deck. That is very infuriating. Boss is annoying. He's going to boss my Moltres, force me to Klara, which I don't want to do. Okay, what do we draw? Another Energy. Okay. So yeah, we just do this. Retreat and Entei. Fleet-Footed. Marnie? Okay, I can go knock out Marnie. I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like doing knockout Marnie. Yes, fine. I didn't want to Ultra Ball. I was thinking about it. Grab Charizard, but I don't want to get rid of any cards in his hand there. Rather just Marnie them and see what we got going on here. Got some stuff kind of the Rapidash, which is good. Definitely need more of those in play. We can... I can Bibarel here, too. Should I grab Radiant Charizard now, or should I wait? I'll grab it now, sure. I'm probably gonna regret that. I might be a little too early to grab it. Yeah, we'll find out if we get punished for it. Knock out the Snorlax, 170 damage, you're dead. We need to do something about that Miltank, though. We'll see if we can knock it out next turn. Hopefully I didn't Marnie them into boss Twin Energy. That would suck. They got another Snorlax. Oh, boy. And they pass. Okay. The Snorlax is kind of... We needed that to be KO'd, but this Miltank is kind of buying my opponent some time. But we got Basin. Okay, so I do have a KO. Do I? I have to play Klara to knock him out here. But I do have a knockout. Right, we go Retrieval, Attach, Boost, Klara. Okay, sure. Yeah, we have the KO. We gotta go. No, we don't have a KO. Oh, never mind. Oh, I can't attach that many energy in a turn. Never mind. Okay, that was my bad. Stupid Miltank, bro. That's fine. We'll still attach. And then I'm going to Basin to Charizard here. It's fine. Yeah, I miscounted that. I'm like, oh, we can retreat and put an energy on Moltres. Actually, I did have the KO because I could have went Basin. So I did have the knockout. Yo, okay, this freaking Miltank deck is playing mind games. I actually did have the knockout. Never mind, I misplayed. I could have went Basin to Moltres. Oops. So I did have the KO. Oh boy, that might be pretty bad. We'll see if they go into Snorlax here. I could just leave Entei in the active, though, for now and just chill. Okay, that's fine. I had the KO. It is what it is. People make mistakes. Let's see what Fleet-Footed gives me first. That's good. Yeah, we got the knockout. Do this. I have the Basin. It's fine. We have to give up all the energy in the Entei. Hopefully Basin can stick for a while, though. And I could do Klara here and get back the energy. It's going to knock him out, though. Just hold the hand for now. We can still go double energy, knock out Moltres. Quick ball. It's fine. Can thin out the deck a little bit. All right, we'll see what my opponent does here. We should hopefully be able to win this. I definitely could have killed that Miltank a turn earlier, but it is what it is. Another Flannery. Oh, my God. Stop getting rid of my Basin. No, it's fine. We can just go double Heat Boost, knock out Snorlax with Moltres. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Because yeah, as soon as they take a prize, then, you know, it's all good. As soon as they get a prize, then we're chilling. So let's go Heat Boost number 1. Heat Boost number 2. And we will just knock him out. I'm going to hold the hand. I'm going to hold the energy because we can definitely knock out another Snorlax and win the game next turn. Or Miltank. There's a Manaphy out of the prizes. Okay. Now, if they do KO my Moltres this turn, we're in trouble. If they have a net Miltank double or Twin Energy, they can knock me out. But I do have Radiant Charizard. I don't know how... I can definitely attack, though. No. If I can find my Twin, go Twin Basin switch, I can knock him out with Charizard. If they KO my Moltres this turn with Miltank. It's a big if. And they scoop it up. We'll take it. It feels good to beat a control deck. I made 2 misplays that game, which is fun. I still won, even though I made 2 misplays. But yeah, it feels good to just have a nice way to just flatten a Miltank, because nobody likes to play against Miltank, you know? All right, let's try out the Rapidash deck, and ooh, we open up with Charizard. I mean, we got some energy for it. Not like it can attack at the moment, though. Yeah, not a great hand. I mean, I guess I can, like, get Entei, which I'm going to have to do. So maybe it's okay if Entei's not prized. We'll quick ball away the... We'll get rid of Rapidash, keep the Klara, grab Entei, which thankfully is in the deck, and then we will switch. I was going to get rid of the Twin Energy, but I kind of need that. If we can passively build up Charizard, that's great. Okay, but Bibarel, nah, it's not doing much. We're kind of doing not a lot to this Aerodactyl. Don't even know what I'm playing against, but yeah, it could have been better. But I can get rid of the Rapidash. We got Rod, Klara. We might get Marnie. You never know. They play a Capture Energy Arceus. So it's Arceus Aerodactyl. Okay, it's beatable. Would like to get Marnie here. Please and thank you. Marnie me, please and thank you. We'll see. No Marnie. All right, what do we draw? Ponyta. I mean, that's a start. Don't think I'm KOing this Aerodactyl, obviously, but we can hit it. There's Serena. All right, all right. You know what I could do? Could go after Arceus here. Well, this thing... Nah. I think we definitely want to just Serena. We'll get to these two. And then draw some cards. I don't like getting rid of boss, but I do want Ultra Ball, because I need to set up. I'm going to grab a Bidoof here, because we didn't get much off that. And then we're going to base in. I'm going to try to build up the Radiant Zard early. And then we'll just hit them here. We can still put some pressure on my opponent, and then next turn, you know, we can keep doing Entei stuff, build up Charizard quietly in the background. We are in top deck mode, but, you know, that's fine. We could get Marnied. I don't know, I could have held the boss there, but yeah, I kind of like setting up Charizard in the background, which I think is fine. Because we'll draw something eventually. We will draw something eventually. I got no doubt in my mind. They go Arceus. That means they're not going to be able to do an attack this turn unless they play Gutsy Pickaxe. And I guess fool me twice, I can Gutsy Pickaxe. But we'll see. I would like to get Marnied here. If they play a Path and I don't get a supporter, we could be in trouble, actually. Path would be pretty bad here. But I think most of their deck... Oh, they got a Flannery. That's fine. I mean, I guess I don't need the Basin right now anyways, technically speaking. They could do Aerodactyl's V-Star power. Oh, they're playing Giratina too. Okay, they're playing like an Arceus toolbox of attackers deck. But now they can't do Aerodactyl's V-Star power because they're doing Starburst. That's good. Because they could have shut off Entei and literally I wouldn't... Because I can see 2 cards per turn. Actually, I can see even more cards here. They need to move Aerodactyl to this turn because I will be able to knock it out if I find a basic or a Rapidash plus mod. I can slay the Aerodactyl. I mean, they could evolve it, I guess, which would be fine. But no, they just pass. E-Retrieval's not doing us much. All right, Fleet-Footed. Can you help a brother out here? Yeah, there we go. It actually gets rid of what they grabbed off Starbirth. They went Starbirth and did nothing. So that just does that. All right, all right. I'll bite. We got another Ponyta. There's a knockout, right? 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Yeah, you're dead. Take a knockout here. And then we'll figure out what we got to do next turn. Ultra Ball is pretty good. And Ponyta. Okay. I guess I should have benched the other Bidoof, but I don't really want to clog my bench up. But I probably should bench Bibarel because Charizard is going to be the main attacker in this matchup after Entei dies. We're not going to use Moltres. Everything in their deck looks to have like 280 HP or under, which means Charizard is going to cause all the havoc, which means we kind of need to save Entei for a rainy day. So we kind of need to chill on that, I guess. But still, I can put some pressure on them here. We'll see what they do this turn. No Marnie. All right, just a Trini Nova. So we'll hit with Entei. Entei dies. We'll go Zard. And then try to loop the Zard here. Okay, because we are down a Klara. We still have Rod and another Klara. I ain't too concerned. Main thing is we want to get Bibarel here. So we'll get rid of these two for now. I want to keep my supporters. I need to get Rapidash. I think we're just going to dump the hand, to be honest. Yeah. We'll dump the hand. It's fine. Whatever. Don't lose too many ball cards, because we do need them for the Rod Charizard combo, but it's fine. So I can't one-shot this. There's no way. So I'm just going to research. If they had a one prize where I could maybe have Dig for Boss. It's not worth it, though. Okay. So we'll go Fleet-Footed here. Do we want to do Heat Boost is the question. I don't think so. They knock me out. 3 energy does attack. I can attach energy to Rapidash or Ponyta something. It's more likely they boss this over the Ponyta. This way I have a pivot. We'll just knock him out. Or hit him, sorry. Knock him out. Let's hit him for 120. I'm not going to bother doing Heat Boost. I don't need to. I need to save the energy for... Well, with Retrieval, it doesn't matter. I'm overthinking this, but I just want to be cautious. I think I'm researching next turn anyways. I need to find Klara. Okay. So they just knocked me out. They haven't done much. I haven't played a supporter yet. I don't know what's going on there. They can build up Giratina even more. And then I'm going to go Charizard here. Knock him out. And we just got to go back-to-back kills with Charizard. We have a lot of time to win either. That's the other thing, too. We have a lot of time to win. So let's promote Zard. See we draw. Another Fire. It's not great. We'll play Basin. We'll Heat Boost, because why not? And we're going to have to research. I have to lose all these resources, but I gotta find stuff. Okay, that's good. Klara. Got the Rod. It can play that next turn. Got Balloon. Okay. It's going to knock him out. And then they're going to knock me out, and then I'm going to hopefully win the game. I have Rod, so I can Rod here, get back... Never mind, I was going to Rod, get back Rapidash, and then Evo Incense, but thankfully we got Rapidash out of the prizes, so we can just do that instead. No! No! Oh, no, dude. Oh, my gosh. Yo, that is absolutely hilarious. Wow, dude. Wow, what a sack. I did not expect that. Okay. You know what? It's still very winnable, actually. I'm not even... It's actually super winnable, but... Yo, that was a huge sack for sure. That is actually pretty funny. That's all good. We're going to Rod. Get back Entei. Get back Ponyta. That's all good. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. It's still winnable. Hopefully. That was kind of funny, though, not going to lie. Jeez. I might just actually attack with Rapidash here, to be honest. I'm very tempted to. We'll burn these. And then I'll Bibarel here. That was funny. I need to find that Magma Basin. So basically, we have Serena. As long as we have a way to gust Giratina, we should be fine. So let's Bibarel here. See what we got. Okay. Didn't find the basin. We got Heat Boost, though. We can Heat Boost again. I'm going to probably just Marnie here. Need to draw stuff. I need cards. I would like to find that basin. Didn't get it. I got Serena, though. I didn't get basin, though. Fine. We'll bench Manaphy. We'll have to attack with Rapidash. We're still doing a decent bit of damage. 120. No, I can't kill Giratina next turn. I could go Entei for game, actually. We'll see. I can't lose this Serena, though. Bro, they're just bodying me right now, bro. That Lost City came out of nowhere. Holy moly. We're in a lot of trouble right now. They're not even doing anything, which, I mean, I guess is smart, but they I don't know. Like, thankfully, I don't have Star Requiem. Okay, this is actually pretty close. Okay. Can I... Oh, I need one card off. Okay, that's fine. So I can't win this turn. Unfortunately, I can only do 120 damage at max. That's fine, though. Still the option to win with Entei, if need be. I'm at the Basin's prize. So I have to get... Maybe not, actually. I think we're going to have to... I mean, we can still win with Rapidash. It's still an option on the table. Nah, if I bench Entei, we'd lose, so I can't, yeah. I don't think I could do 160 anyways. Not this turn anyways. I think we're just going to retreat into the Moltres and just attack and pray. If they have a Lost City, that is really bad. We can still win with Rapidash. They still have enough... Like, we can just fire main them for a game. But definitely worst case scenario, a deck like this, my opponent whips out the fat Lost City on me. Okay, they scooped. They didn't even do anything that entire game, but they literally almost won because they got a Lost City in play. That was insanely close. That was actually a very close game. I did not expect that Lost City to come down. That'll be for me on the deck here. I'm going to leave y'all with that. I am going to include a stream game I got, a really interesting match that really shows off how good Entei and Rapidash can actually be in the right scenario. But I do think that this deck is actually a lot of fun to play. I don't know what I would change about it. You could try to put a heavy ball in the deck. I would also probably play another Air Balloon. The Escape Rope is the most cuttable card. I think you can cut Escape Rope for a second balloon, because I think you do need a pivot in this deck. So I definitely think another balloon is necessary over the Escape Rope. But I do like the deck a lot. You could also add Choice Belt to the deck if you want. I don't think you really need Belt because you have Rapidash, but you could also add a Choice Belt to the deck if you want. You could add Cape of Toughness. There's a lot of cards you could play in here to improve it a little bit more. But I do like the deck a lot. It's a lot of fun to play, and Rapidash is a very, very strong card for Fire Pokemon. There's a lot of other Rapidash decks that we are 100% going to be covering on at the channel at some point in the future. We're definitely going to be looking at other Rapidash builds in the near future, for sure, because there's a lot of Fire Pokemon in the format that so happen to work with Rapidash, so this ain't the last Rapidash video on the channel you'll see, but I do like this little Rapidash Firebox deck. Entei Moltres Charizard, pretty good little package of cards, and I think that'll be it for me on today's PTCGO Silver Tempest video. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like in the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 36,000 subs. I want to thank you all once again for all the support on the Silver Tempest content. And that'll be it for me. I will catch you on another PCO video. Check out all the shelf down below, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord. Check out my second channel. Check out the Shelf Squad, and that'll be it. Bye-bye. Arceus definitely is annoying, for sure. It probably is the... it might be the best way to play it. It might be the best way to play it. That's the sad reality. It might be the best way to play it. How do we beat Lost Box? This is probably Giratina, but Giratina's beatable. The Cramorant and the The Cramorants and the Sableye are very annoying, though. Especially as Rapidash only has 100 HP. So it's, like, kind of easy for him to KO. Y'all good, drummer. Yeah, because I took the 20 there, and he had the choice belt for 210. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, I could have stuck it out. I maybe could have gotten to a Charizard Basin Twin Energy combo to knock out the Arceus, but... And then he just goes... Regidrago, Gudra knockout, and then I'm screwed. Nothing I can do. Yeah, Radiant Greninja's pretty bad, too. Giratina does seem like a rough matchup for this deck. We'll see what happens, though. Time to go to Arceus Church. Yeah, Arceus Drago seems like it's the way to go. Yo, Alien Juggernaut with a tier 1 sub for 9 months. Yo, 9-month streak. Yo, what up, Alien Juggernaut? Yeah, what's up? We're trying out Rapidash right now. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Hope your day's going well. So, yeah, it is Giratina. Yeah, we can beat Giratina. We'll see how it goes. We can beat Giratina. Giratina's beatable. Giratina's super beatable. We'll see how we do. Speaking of Giratina, there it is. We'll see. I mean, we have Radiant Charizard. I'm more scared of the single prizers than I am the Giratina. That's kind of insane to think. Because Giratina's like... Okay, that was a good top deck. Can I knock out Tina this turn, maybe? I don't think so. But what I can do is I can go attach, Basin. Knocking out this Comfey is still really good. Yeah, knocking out Comfey is still pretty good. Probably could have called the Ultra Ball, actually. Maybe I should have. I'm bricking. Do I have Fleet-Footed, though? No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, knocking out Comfey is still pretty good here. Because I don't have another one in play. Getting the Counter Stadium's good. It's not too bad. Yo, what up, Promo Slayer? What's up? Welcome to the stream. We are playing some Rapidash right now. Rapidash Entei Charizard. And I'm liking it so far. It's doing better than Omastar, I'll say that. But I'm liking it. Rapidash is pretty good. I like it. We're trying to Rapidash Victini too, which was also decent. Rapidash Victini was doing okay too. Manaphy, that's fine. Actually, they shouldn't be benching more filler Pokemon because it's fueling Burning Rondo. I should have held the Ultra Ball. I need to get a Bibarel in play. No, they found the Chorus. I need to get a Bibarel here. I need to find a Bibarel or something. I need a supporter to draw cards. Serena I maybe should have held the Serena, to be honest. You're already tired of Lugia? Bro, I feel that. We haven't played Lugia yet. I haven't tried... We've been pulling Lugias, but... I haven't played Lugia yet. We gotta... try it eventually. Now, give me a Marnie top deck. I still Fleet-Footed. I have 2 extra cards we can draw here until Entei dies. I need to get Manaphy, too. I don't want to get KO'd by Moonlight Shuriken, which is also pretty bad. Ponyta, I mean, that's good, but not great. All right, come on, Entei. Yes, there we go. We drew Marnie. There we go. See, we're chilling, chat. We'll attach. Actually, I should have put energy on Rapidash. I just wanted to pivot, though. I guess I should have put the energy on Rapidash. I don't think it matters if I put the energy. Okay, there's Charizard. Can wait to go Charizard. Let's knock out. It's the same everywhere I go. It's just Lugia Archeops. I mean, Lugia Archeops is good. It is definitely good. It's wild how many water types have ran the PCG meta over the last year. Yeah, water's been consistently a pretty good type over the last little while, for sure. We had, like, the whole Inteleon line, and then, like, we have Palkia now. Ah, they found the Training Court. Rip. Actually, I can take advantage of Training Court. I go Training Court to get an extra heat boost off. So, actually, you know what? That's fine. So, I need to find a Twin Energy here to knock out Giratina. So, they go Giratina. I can go heat boost. Yeah, I can knock it out. It's possible. Could also go Moltres. I can also Moltres the Manaphy. If they bench a Comfey, I can also knock out Comfey. But they don't even have enough right now for Giratina. They're actually just short. They might go Greninja. I need to get Manaphy in play. I need to get Manaphy and Bidoof down. Those are my next 2 Pokemon I need to bench. Manaphy and Bidoof. Why is Serena so busted even though it's a boss's order? Because it draws the extra cards. Yeah, Rapidash Urshifu is pretty dominant, yeah. I would say Urshifu was more dominant last year than it was this year. It saw a bit of play this year, actually. It was still good. Kind of fell off, though, when Astral came out. They don't have it. Can I KO this? How can I knock out this Giratina? I think I actually should be able to knock it out. Though I don't know if I should, though. I might just knock out the Greninja, to be honest. So I can go... If I bench 2 more Pokemon, that's 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 190, 220. Oh, I think I do have a KO, chat. If I bench Charizard and Ponyta, and I go Rapidash twice, I think that's a KO. Yo, think of the fall there, wicked one. Let me just recount real quick. So then we Marnie them too. That's pretty dirty. Marnie plus Basin. Okay, let me just recount. 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 190, 220. We do have a knockout, chat. That's pretty dirty. Yo, we do have a KO. That is nasty. Yo, Rapidash is busted. Yo, look at this. Double heat boost for the knockout. And we go Magma Basin. And we Marnie their massive hand away. I didn't get a Manaphy down, but they only get 1 knockout anyways. And we still have our fleet-footed. I wouldn't be surprised if they conceded, to be honest. This is like... That was a dirty turn. This should be a knockout. If my math is correct, if I mathed correctly, this should be a KO. Yes! Nice! Yo, that's filthy. Yo, that's crazy. How do they come back from this? I don't know if they can. We just have Charizard. They have to deal with the Entei, and then I just have Charizard chilling in the background. I guess they could Radiant Greninja me this turn and knock out Ponyta and Entei, but, like, even then, like, that's not going to be enough to stop me. I feel like that's still, like, we're still miles ahead of my opponent at that point. Yeah, we're chilling, If this Ponyta was a Manaphy, we would just no doubt win this game. But it's maybe my opponent can do something. We'll see. They have to get another Giratina set up. But I can just go Heat Boost Charizard. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they have to Greninja here, knock out Entei, knock out Ponyta. They get a 3-prize turn, but, like, that's fine. And then I can just go knock out... I could just kill with a Moltres if I really wanted to. Or I can just go Charizard. Charizard's probably fine. They could Roxanne me, though. I do need to get Bibarel. They could Roxanne me. I gotta watch out for that. They could still Roxanne me here. We don't even know if they can pull out the Greninja, though. Struggling at the second to last regionals. I mean, that's the thing, though, too. Mew's, like, positioned to be really good in the Silver Tempest meta. And they scoop. I don't blame them. That was pretty dirty that we just, like, blew them up there with Entei. That was pretty dirty, yeah. Entei's kind of OP with Rapidash.